Coming up on Warrior News, birthdays, announcements. Braxton tells us about the building trades program. Mr. Walmer addresses the students. And we'll take a look at the menus, the sports schedule, and pop culture on Warrior News. Good morning, Warriors. My name is Grant Flora, bringing you announcements for the staff and students in the CPG-TV studio. It's Monday, May 15th. Let's kick off this week's news with Mr. Walmer and the announcements from Axel and David.
Good morning, Wawasee High School, and welcome to 2 weeks left in school.
Woo! Hey, you guys have been running a race all year. Now is not the time to slow down and slack off. Sprint to the finish.
Seniors, you got to get your stuff done. Don't flirt with the line. Don't wait until the last day to try to turn everything in. Do it now. Jump ahead so the last couple days of school are stress-free for you. Freshmen, sophomores, juniors, every credit matters. You need these credits. Make sure you do what you need to do to get those grades up and to pass those. And not only get the credit and get passing grades, but go for as best of a grade as you can possibly get because your GPA also matters. So work hard these last couple of weeks. Don't give up. The 2 weeks will end, I promise you that. And if you don't push hard and work hard, you will look back and regret it. You can do it. You got it. We're here for you. Go Warriors.
I'm Axel Herrera.
And I'm David Mendoza.
With your weekly announcements.
Here are this week's birthdays. Attention current sophomores. Applications for the Kosciuszko Youth Leadership Academy are available in the guidance office. KYLA is an organization that focuses on leadership and community service for students who will be juniors during the 2023-24 school year. The application is due Wednesday.
The Wawasee greenhouse and plant science classes have been hard at work planting and caring for this year's plant sale. Today through Thursday, May 18th, after school until 5 p.m., come to the greenhouse in the Ag Building. Hanging baskets, vegetables, flowers, herbs, and inch plants will be available for purchase. Please note that this is the first come, first serve.
Today from 1 to 7 p.m., the St. Franciscan Immunization Clinic will take place here at Wawasee High School in the Warrior Room. This is an opportunity to get your vaccines. Incoming seniors, you are required to have a second dose of meningococcal before the first day of school, August 9th. This event is open to all Wawasee community families. St. Franciscan will file claims with your private insurance, Medicaid, and Hoosier Healthwide. If you don't have insurance, there is a $10 charge for each vaccine. No child will be turned away for an inability to pay. High school students may come to the clinic without a parent as long as they have completed the signed vaccine consent form. These forms are in the nurse's offices.
All LRC materials are to be turned in by this Friday. The LRC will be closed all next week.
Teens are invited to the North Webster Community Public Library at 3:30 this Thursday for Teen Study Hall. Do homework or study in a quiet, relaxed environment.
Have the after-school blues? Stop by the North Webster Community Public Library between 3:30 and 5:30 p.m. this afternoon to hang out with friends, play board games, and battle in Mario Kart on the Nintendo Switch. Snacks, coffee, and pop will be provided.
The end of the year is quickly approaching, and it is time to start thinking about next year. This is a great time to join Wawasee Student Council. Wawasee Student Council currently consists of over 50 students who who are dedicated to leadership and improving their school and community. Requirements to join Student Council include a good academic standing, a good disciplinary report, teacher recommendation, and a strong desire to get involved and lead in a positive way. Any student that joins this school year will be placed in Student Council's Warrior Time at the start of next year. Having Warrior Time together allows for collaboration of events, availability for meetings, and time to work on projects. If you have interest in joining, please email Mrs. Tenney at atenney@wawasee.k12.in.us, and she will send you a Google Form application. In the email, please include your reasoning for wanting to join. Please email Mrs. Tenney by this Wednesday if you are interested.
Friendly reminder, don't forget to order your yearbook this week at jostens.com.
Love board and card games? The Syracuse Public Library will hold a young adult board game night from 6 to 7:30 p.m. this Thursday in the Rosalind Jones Room. During May, the group will sample Harry Potter's Seen It, a game that tests players' knowledge of the book and movie series. How well do you know the world's most famous wizards? Come find out.
Young adults can unwind during Color and Chill from 4 to 5 p.m. this Wednesday at the Syracuse Public Library in the Rosalind Jones Room. The library provides numerous coloring sheet pages to choose from and snacks. Meanwhile, in the background, lo-fi music plays while young adults color. Seniors, you'll have a meeting in the auditorium during Warrior Time tomorrow to discuss details regarding these last couple weeks of school. Details regarding commencement practice and the commencement ceremony itself will also be discussed. This has been your weekly announcements. Now back to you, Grant.
Thanks, Mr. Walmer and Axel and David. Here's Sydney with this week's lunch and breakfast menus.
Let's look at what's on this week's menus. All menus are subject to change. All breakfast meals are served with grab-and-go items. Tomorrow for breakfast, breakfast burrito. Wednesday, French toast bites. Thursday, sausage biscuit with gravy. Friday, ham, egg, and cheese English muffin. And next Monday, pancake sausage stick. For lunch today, beef shepherd's pie and dinner roll or quesadilla. Tomorrow, pepperoni pizza rippers or a Mexican pizza. Wednesday, Bosco sticks or Polish sausage on bun. Thursday, chicken tenders with sauce or mac and cheese. And Friday, calzone or barbecue rib sandwich. That's this week's menus, and make sure to tell the staff thank you for doing an amazing job. And now, back to you, Grant.
Thank you, Sydney. Here's Jet giving you the latest action in pop culture.
Today in pop culture, a look at King Charles' coronation and a non-fiction story adapted into a movie. But first, here's a closer look at the new Apple TV movie.
I was just wondering if you wanted to, go out sometime.
You want to get a coffee?
Now?
Yes, now.
I'll just hang on.
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be.
Her name is Sadie.
Who wakes up next to you?
I mean, I know this sounds crazy, but I think she might be the one.
I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you.
She really is great. You'll see.
Any word?
She ghosted him. I bet she isn't even seeing your text.
She does travel a lot for work.
Go to her.
I'm going to London. See, you get it. It's a grand romantic gesture.
Yeah, that is amazing, mate. 5,000 miles to surprise a girl who you've only met once, especially if she's the one who ghosted you.
No, she didn't ghost me. She just doesn't have an international calling plan.
Oh, right.
Where am I?
Oh, God, you have the wrong guy?
I'm a former.
Wait.
Can you walk, Gold?
Sadie.
Who are you?
CIA.
So confused. They kept asking me about the tax man.
They asked you about the taxman?
They think I am a tax man.
You're the tax man.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. You got me kidnapped and tortured all after one day. I swallowed a rock.
You're the one who flew to London.
It was a romantic gesture.
Get every bounty hunter on the continent. I want her alive.
This is bigger than you and me.
Didn't it ever occur to you that he could be a foreign asset trying to compromise your mission?
Who the hell are you?
I'm the boyfriend.
Do you trust me?
Is that a joke?
Ghosted is an American romantic action-adventure comedy film. It stars Chris Evans and Ana de Armas. A quick excerpt is before they can decide on a second date, Cole and Sadie are swept away on an international adventure to save the world. Cole falls head over heels for Sadie and finds out her true job.
This is a national emergency.
Detonator charged.
We're in a race against the Nazis. And I know what it means if the Nazis have a bomb.
They have a 12-month head start. 18. How could you possibly know that?
We've got one hope. All America's industrial might and scientific innovation connected here. A secret laboratory. Keep everyone there until it's done.
Let's go recruit some scientists.
Build a town, build it fast. If we don't let scientists bring their families, we'll never get the best.
Why would we go to the middle of nowhere for who knows how long?
Why? Why? How about because this is the most important thing to ever happen in the history of the world?
You're the great improviser, but this you can't do in your head.
Are we saying there's a chance that when we push that button, we destroy the world?
Chances are near zero.
Near zero.
What do you want for theory alone?
0 would be nice.
This is a matter of life and death. But I can perform this miracle.
World War II would be over. Our boys would come home.
That's happening, isn't it?
The world will remember this day. Our work here will ensure a peace mankind has never seen. Until somebody builds a bigger one.
You are the man who gave them the power to destroy themselves. And the world is not prepared.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Truman needs to know what's next.
2.
What's next?
1.
Christopher Nolan's buzzed about the physicist and father of the atomic bomb, J. Robert Oppenheimer. It stars Cillian Murphy in his epic role, as well as Emily Blunt and Matt Damon. It tells the story of the atomic bomb and how it changed our world forever. Here's a closer look. The coronation of Charles III and his wife Camilla as a king and queen of the United Kingdom and other Commonwealth realms. It took place May 6, 2023 at Westminster Abbey. Charles ascended to the throne the 8th of September of 2022 upon the death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II. It includes Charles taking an oath and being anointed with holy oil. This has been your pop culture update. Back to you, Grant.
Thank you, Jet. Here's Jaden bringing us our weekly sports schedule.
Here are the upcoming events for this week. All events are subject to change. Get schedule updates at wawaseeathletics.com. Today, girls tennis will travel to Whitco. Boys golf will travel to McCormick Creek to take on Northwood. Varsity baseball will host Goshen. Softball will travel to Goshen. Tuesday, girls track and field will travel to Warsaw to compete in the IHSAA sectionals. Varsity baseball will travel to Manchester. Wednesday, girls tennis will travel to Warsaw to compete in the IHSAA sectionals. Boys varsity baseball will travel to Concord. Softball will host Concord. Thursday, girls tennis will travel to Warsaw to continue in the IHSAA sectionals. Boys golf will host Plymouth and Mishawaka at Max Walton. Boys track and field will travel to Goshen to compete in the IHSAA sectionals. Friday, girls tennis will travel to Warsaw to continue competing in the IHSAA sectionals. Varsity baseball will host Cherubusco. Softball will host Bremen. And Saturday, JV baseball will host the JV Invite against Tippecanoe Valley, Wabash, and Bremen. Varsity baseball will travel to Lakeland. Boys golf will travel to Mishawaka Eberhart Golf Course to compete in the NLC Championship. Unified track will travel to Penn to compete in the IHSAA sectional. Let's get out there and support our Warriors. Back to you, Grant.
Thank you, Jaden. Here's Braxton telling us about the CTE Building Trades program at Wawasee.
Today we're going to take a closer look at the Wawasee Building Trade CTE program, a dual credit 2-year program that teaches the basics of carpentry and general safety on a construction site. The program has been in operation since the 1970s and has had a tremendous impact on the local community. Every year the program builds a home for a customer in the community at a discounted price due to having students complete a majority of the work while the homeowner only has to pay for materials.
Students will learn framing, roofing, windows and doors, siding, drywall, insulation, and pretty much everything that goes into building a house, minus a few other things like foundation and HVAC, which are a little bit beyond our skill level.
Any junior or senior can participate in the program by simply applying to it, and the only requirement is that they have to complete the course with a 70% to pass.
Students can find out more about building trades at our Pathways website, which is pathwayscte.com.
Students who have some experience in using tools will definitely have an advantage, but nothing is required at this time.
Building trades is the only CTE program that pertains to construction. If anyone is interested in that field, this would be the route to take.
In conclusion, the Wawasee Building Trade CTE program is a fantastic opportunity for students interested in the construction industry. It incorporates team building and collaboration skills into its curriculum and promotes diversity and inclusivity. This is Braxton Gonzalez reporting for CPG-TV.
Thank you, Braxton, and thank you for watching Warrior News this week. Signing off, I'm Grant Flora from the CPG-TV studios. We thank you for watching. See you May 22nd for more Warrior News.